Hello you awesome people and welcome back to another riding lesson tip video. Today we are focusing on show jumping. As you can see in the background, everyone doing show jumping because that is probably the most popular thing you could do for riding lessons. I don't know why, I'm more in for dressage, but it is quite popular and you can have a lot of fun with it. But I do want to thank you all for the response I got on the latest with the terrain lessons. I am so happy that you seem to like this series and it makes me want to continue this. But yeah, let's get to it. Show jumping riding lessons. So, what to think about when doing a show jumping lesson? You have to have some fun and tricky exercises, which is quite easy to do. A lot of jumping, and ending it all with a small course to sum everything up. So a good plan is to have a good warm-up. I have already talked about it before in my first video, but let's go through it again. Your students should start with warming their horses up with a 5 to 7 minutes walk around the paddock, doing some circles and serpentines to warm their bodies up and introduce them to the fences. After that, you can trot and canter around to get their pulse up, and before ending it, you should jump a fence at least 2 times. When it comes to exercises, you can have a lot of fun. I always try to think of something that includes them jumping 2 to 3 fences while focusing on something specific. And here are 3 examples of mine. Example 1. Trot and jump. This is a fun exercise to do that can also be a warm-up, or if you want it to be the feeling for beginners at your lessons. Your students will trot up to the fence, and just before getting too close they must switch to canter and jump at the same time. It will look like they are jumping from trot. When landing, they will have to go back to trot. Example 2. Narrow jumping. This is when you want your students to train on taking the shortcut for like jump-offs. These 3 fences are perfect. They feel like it isn't impossible, but it is. Example 3. Jump and circles. Here your students can both train on the control of their horse and making the routes longer so you can train for long distances. When it comes to order, try to make it a flow so that they have to focus on exercise but also making sure they keep distance from everybody else. If you have way too many students or if it just turns too chaotic, it is probably best to let them go 2 and 2 or 1 at a time. And as I said before, it is always good to end with a little course that has something to do with the exercise your students have done during the lessons. Here are some courses that could work for the examples 2 and 3 that I showed you before. So that was all the tips I could give you for making a show jumping lessons. I now hope you feel inspired to do some for your club. For the next video, I'm actually going to give you some tips for how to make a lovely trail ride for your club. Until next time, stay awesome as always, and don't forget to leave a like if you want more videos like this, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any more of my riding lesson tip videos. Bye bye!